Jerusalem, capital city of modern Israel, a sacred place for three great world religions. For Jews, this is the city of the Temple Mount, the holiest of holy places. Muslims believe that the Prophet Mohammed ascended into heaven from here to receive instructions as to how his followers should pray.
Bayt el-Maqdis had to be present before the revelation of the verse that says, God is the Exalted One who took his servant one night for a visit from the Al-Haram Mosque or Masjid in Mecca to the Aqsa Mosque or Masjid. And this applies to the Yeha Temple, but it does not apply to the location that was referred to recently as Bayt el-Maqdis in Palestine. In fact, at the time of the revelation of this verse, there were no mosques in Palestine at all. What is referred to as the Aqsa Mosque, which is in Palestine and was built in the Umayyad age. The Yeha Temple, on the other hand, is the oldest place of worship which still exists today on the Abyssinian highlands, the Tur, way before Islam and Christianity. The region that has the Yeha Temple on the Abyssinian highlands, the Tur, is named the Tigray region. Tigray has two famous cities. One is called Adwa and the other is called Aksua. Exactly, you heard that right, Aksua. It is the capital of the Tigray region and is known as the Sacred City. On Ethiopian maps, it is recorded as Aksum. Nevertheless, the old sources clarify that this region was called Aksua, not Aksum. It's also worth mentioning that the current Dome of the Rock inside what is currently called the Aqsa Mosque or Masjid in Palestine was built after the advent of Islam. It was built by the Umayyad Caliphate Abdul Malik bin Marwan in the year 688 AD. The reference to the Al-Haram Mosque or Masjid in the verse I just mentioned, God is the Exalted One who took his servant one night for a visit from the Al-Haram Mosque or Masjid in Mecca to the Aqsa Mosque or Masjid, is the region of Mecca where the Kaaba is, and obviously the reference to the Aqsa Mosque is the current region of Aksum in Abyssinian Tigray, where the Yeha Temple or Bayt el-Maqdis is. This is a key point because during Isra or Prophet Muhammad's journey at night, he was not in the vicinity of the Kaaba, he was lying on his bed in Mecca. God mentioned in the verse that he started Isra from Al-Haram Masjid, referring to Mecca, not simply the mosque as we know now. That's because the word Masjid means the place that God is worshipped in the form of prostration or sajda in Arabic. It's worth mentioning that worship through prostration or sajda in Arabic is the means of prayer that distinguished Abyssinian churches and temples until today. Yes, Christians who worship in the Abyssinian highlands, the Tur, perform prostration or sajda in Arabic in worship, exactly the same as Muslims. The temples and churches of Aksua or Aksum that are located in Tigray followed similar methods of worship like mosques or masjids even before the revelation of Islam.